Hi, Devin. Renee here. I'm just shooting you a quick video. Matt had said he'd like for me to go ahead and um, share a couple things that we've been working on with his internet presence. So I'm just going to go over a few things. One is content on your website, and then citations and backlinks. Alrighty, so I'll just get rid of my video because you don't really need to see my face while I talk. Alrighty. Okay, first off on content. Um, Most business owners know, of course, that you need content, et cetera, but you don't know that the average length of the number one result on Google is going to be between 750 and 1,000 words. So you have 334 words on your website. So that would be probably the first thing that I would say would be important to do is add some content, but making sure that we use the right buyer intent keywords because Google uses the content on your page to know which of their customers they want to show your website to, right? So right now, just looking at your website here, this is just this little tool called Ahrefs that I spend a couple $100 a month on, and this shows me behind your kind of website some things. And so I'm just looking at your keywords here. You're being found for tree removal in Wasilla, aka tree service Wasilla, aka right now you're in position 7-5 for those words. Land clearing Wasilla, aka that's your number 12 for that. So those are some of the buyer intent keywords that I'm finding there. I just went ahead and found like another person. I looked up tree removal Wasilla, and Gauge Tree Service is one of the ones that came up, and they are ranking. If I look up, let's see, tree removal. We don't do Anchorage. Let's come down here. Tree removal Wasilla, number 10. They're number 2 there. Land clearing Wasilla, they're number 2 here. So they're just optimizing those words a little bit better on their key page, on their homepage. And one of the ways that we can do that is like even on like these, if I like save image as, I can look behind there. Okay, that's got your company name there, your website name, but it doesn't have any of the keywords. So like for this one right here, we could do, instead of having your business name, we could save it as tree removal service Wasilla or something like that, if that makes sense. So that's just another way that you can add some keywords to your page, and then of course adding some content to it. All right, now when I put in tree removal service, tree removal Wasilla here, of course, first off, you get some ads and that sort of thing. That's, I mean, it can be good to do. What you really want to make sure is that it can be just a big money pit if your foundation, if your website isn't dialed in to convert them into customers. And so that's just something to be mindful of. All right, so then we get here to this map pack, which there you are right there. So I just want to go over citations. Citations is, it's here. So it's just your name, address, and phone number listed in a whole bunch of different directories, right? So every time your company is listed in one of those directories, that is a signal to Google that they like a trust signal that they can boost your your company to this map pack here, so that because you are local, if that makes sense, right? So I would say that increasing your local citations is the number one thing you could do today to push your business up in the map pack and to get it to stay there and be really solid. These citations are how Google verifies your business, and they give relevance to you as a local business. So normally, I would say you want to have 100 to 150 citations minimum to get up there in that map pack there. I've got a few tools that I can use just to go back and like have a look and see what directories your competition is listed in. And then we can literally actually go down their list and then match whatever directories they're on. And then we don't stop there. We want more than what they have because we want to dominate, not just match them. So, all right, the third thing that I wanted to show you is backlinks. Okay, so down here, this is the organic search here. And the way to get here is to show authority from your website. So so if you're wondering how to get authority, that comes down to backlinks. So backlinks just when one website links to another backlink. So site A links to site B, and that kind of sends some of site A's link juice to site B. And it's like a vote of confidence, or in Google's eyes, it's passing authority onto that second website. So the more relevant the site is, the more valuable the link. So say you have some other tree companies, or maybe you have some sort of a landscape online magazine or a blog that links to you, that's a lot of authority and has a lot of value in Google's eyes. However, say Pizza Hut links to you, there's not much value in that because you don't sell pepperoni, so that actually diminishes your value a little bit more, if that makes any sense. So the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. Looking here at your website here, you have 68 backlinks, and looking at Gage's tree service, they have 147 backlinks. So totally doable. We can actually, on here, we can actually look here and find out where they're getting their backlinks from. And then we can actually go and get those same backlinks, like if they're in a directory, or if they're in at a blog, or some other website is linking back to them, we can actually go and get backlinks from those same places and even more. And then, yeah, and then then you would be in the same spot. So anyway, there you are. Okay, so again, getting to the top, it's not magic, it's just a method, and that's what I've shown you today. So I'll just put video back on here. All right, so yeah, so once again, your content, if you increase your content, making sure you include buyer intent keywords, so Google knows what you want to be found for, and then increasing your citations, so we can solidify you in your map pack, and then grabbing some extra backlinks for your web page, so that Google knows that you are the authority in tree service in Wasilla. So yeah, give me a call if you want any help with that, 907-242-2492, or if you want to take these tips and run with it yourself, that's totally fine, no problem. And I will talk to you later. Thanks, Devin.